No, I did not quit YouTube. I just moved to a different location where I could spill my tea in peace, because sis downstairs, she wasn't having it. Sis was giving all types of noise complaints and telling me that I couldn't work at certain times, and I'm not a woman that can be restricted. Just know that. So I just had to relocate to somewhere where I can actually speak my mind in peace. Period. We have a whole lot of tea to spill. Where we left off at was with De'Ara and Ken, and a lot of people hit me up in the DMs like, why didn't you interview Ken's side chick husband? Which that was an amazing interview, but the reason why I didn't interview him is because a lot of what he said in that interview was in my previous video on a live that he did. If you have not seen that video, that link to that video is popping up. Make sure you check that out. But just to sum up some things that he did say in that interview, he mentioned how he wanted a divorce from his wife because this is the second time he found out that she cheated on him with somebody at the club. Woo, your wife. So it was trouble in paradise way before Ken got involved. And the husband also mentioned that his wife tapped out from the marriage weeks ago because she's been missing. She hasn't been coming to the house. She hasn't been taking care of their daughter, which raised some red flags because he believed that Ken and Morgan have been seeing each other way prior to that night because she hasn't been coming home. She did speak to him prior to that interview and said that she didn't sleep with Ken and that they met that night, but he doesn't believe her. But he also doesn't have any evidence to show differently. Now, there was a young lady that came forward who works at that club who said that she's seen Ken multiple times in that club. But like I said, this is all alleged. Now, not only did these two people come forward, but the side chick from 2.5 years ago who was trying to get a coin now, a lot of what she's saying is things that she said back then, like Ken stating to her the only reason why he's still with De'Ara is because of their brand, which at that time, a lot of people weren't believing what she was saying until he cheated again for the second time, and De'Ara seems like she's not leaving. Now, I saw her on TikTok with her engagement ring. I've seen her in multiple videos still with her engagement ring. So it makes people wonder, is this about a relationship or is this about a brand? Who knows? Y'all leave y'all comments down below. But there was previous videos that was recorded by Ken and De'Ara in the past that were now coming to light that people are now seeing like, look at this. Maybe this is not right. This didn't sit well.
A dirty secret. A dirty? How dirty we talking? What secret you got?
And it almost reminds me of a Damo and Chrissy situation where we would watch the video, think everything was good, but really behind the scenes, there were so many things that were going on that we didn't know. I'm not saying that this is the case here, but supporters who are actually watching previous videos are kind of getting that vibe from watching certain videos, like maybe things that they're saying is good is not really good. Who knows? Now, the $1 million question that everybody keeps asking me is, do I believe that this relationship is going to last? To be honest, I really don't know. You know, I've been watching De'Ara and Ken way before they even got on YouTube. This is when they was on Instagram and they were going viral and they were so in love and they were couples gold. And ever since then, that has been their title. And it's kind of hard to maintain a title when over time people are starting to change. You can look at the people he's cheating on De'Ara with. It seems like he has a type. And this is nothing against De'Ara. I think she's an amazing woman. I think she's going to be amazing whether she's in this relationship or not. But it looks like Ken has a type. And I don't see him not cheating on her in the future, if that makes sense. Because obviously for you to constantly keep reaching outside of your relationship, obviously something is missing inside of your relationship that you're not getting, so you're going outside. That's just my opinion and what I believe, but y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking on this whole situation. But recently on his stories, he was actually looking at a house and people are believing that maybe he's moving out of the apartment and going into a house. And I really don't believe that De'Ara and Ken are going to break up. I don't believe that he's going to move out. I don't believe that they're going to separate. I think that whatever they have going on is going to continue as long as they can. Now, De'Ara has said in the past that they need more space. This apartment, they outgrown this apartment and they need more storage space. So I'm just assuming that this house that he's looking at is the house for them. Y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking on that whole situation. But let's talk about Queen, because recently Moddagod was accused of leaking information when it comes to Queen, Clarence, and Lee. Now, if y'all saw my previous video, Nick at Night actually did an interview with Christelle's mom, and Christelle's mom mom was asked, who do you believe is leaking information when it comes to Queen, Clarence, and Lee? And she mentioned Mod's name. I was surprised, but not surprised when she mentioned Mod's name, because I kind of feel like she threw his name out there so people can't stop attacking her and believing that it's her. So she said Moddagod. But ever since then, this whole Zoe 101 page, who's quote unquote leaking information, which they're not leaking information, they're basically taking what they see from videos and they're just twisting everything around. Now, they've been doing this ever since August, way before that Nick at Night interview with Chris Sail's mom. But when Chris Sail's mom mentioned Moddagod, it was almost as if Zoe 101 was trying to make it seem like Moddagod was running the channel, or he had something to do with it and he was giving them information. I told y'all in the past that if you pay attention, Queen hints at certain things and she'll let you know who it is. She has hint in the past. I have dropped hints and some of y'all got it, but if you haven't got it, just subscribe to my channel and slowly but surely you go get it. Now, moving on to Chris Sails and his baby mama, because they've been co-parenting very well. Artist is a good baby. It looks like he's being loved by both parents. But recently she texts Chris, who over there? You don't want me to come help you, baby? I'm not your baby and I don't care. Oh, okay, then I could come get him and all of his stuff, and when I'm ready, I'll let you know, and then after that, you could block my number and we ain't gotta speak again. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you make sure you sending him everything he needs. And then Chris captioned the text message. He said, what's wrong with females? I've been taking care of my son Artist since he's been out of the hospital, and I told his mother not to call me baby, and now she's trying to take him from me, and that's sad. Now, since you want to block my number, maybe you'll respond now. Chris, when it comes to certain things, you gotta find a better way to address it. And this is definitely not it, okay? Especially if this is your new baby mother, you don't know this woman completely, and you're already in court with your other baby mother, which is Queen. So to avoid going to court again, you have to find a better way to approach the situation. Certain things don't have to be said. Your actions speak louder than words. She knows that you're not interested. She knows that you don't want to be with her. So when she say things like that, you really don't even have to acknowledge it at all, because your actions speak louder than your words. So when it came to this situation, I wouldn't have said anything. I just would have answered the question and left it at that. And it's kind of crazy that she's now calling Chris baby, when at the beginning, when she had Artist, she made it very clear that her and Chris are friends and that she is in love with her other baby father to her daughter.
No, I don't want to be with him. Smart. We friends. My baby daddy right here. We're trying to like rekindle things, but we're not all the way there yet, like 100%, but yeah, I'm trying to marry my baby daddy. I've been trying to marry my baby daddy.
So now that she's calling Chris baby, it's like, wait, are you not with your other baby father? So now you're trying to be with your son's father? I don't know. But she did respond to his comments. Y'all stop, pause, and read. Now let's talk about CJ So Cool, because he recently posted up a picture of him and Royalty with the caption that says, I got the baddest girl on YouTube. And then somebody said, then treat her like one. And then he responded, you're right. I definitely had my share of mistakes, and I'll admit I suck as a boyfriend, and I swear on everything I love, I respect Royalty, and I look up to her for being as strong as she is mentally and emotionally. Now, the last time he posted something similar to this, we found out that he was cheating. So hopefully this post don't have a motive behind it. His first baby mama, Nike, is pregnant, so she won't be coming forward with no information. Congratulations to her, but hopefully nobody else come forward and said that he cheated. Y'all leave y'all comments down below. Now let's talk about Joelle and Lauren, because these two have been pretty quiet lately ever since she announced that she was pregnant. Now, prior to her announcing that she was pregnant, this couple has been on and off, and I haven't mentioned every on and off situation because it was becoming a repeated situation over and over. And I was surprised when she announced that she was pregnant, because before that situation, it seemed like they weren't even gonna make it. And they've been quiet ever since she announced that she's pregnant up until recently. Now, a couple of days ago on her Instagram, she stated that Joelle has been talking to a girl that he's been doing videos with. Now, he has this gold digging series that he does where it's obviously staged. He recruits these girls. It's too perfect to be just off of the spur of the moment. So these are girls that get recruited through the Instagram. He probably hits them up or they hit him up. They have an interview. They practice and do different things, so they're around each other prior to the video. According to her, she's saying that one of the girls did more than one video with him, and in the video that is probably posted on her channel, they were kissing. And if Joelle is in a relationship with Lauren, why is he kissing on this gold digger right here, even if it is for a video? Obviously Lauren felt some type of way about it, and then she found out not only was he doing videos with her, but he was actually talking to her off camera. So they had an ongoing relationship prior to this whole gold digging challenge that he has going on. Now, according to Joel, he's saying that Lauren's Instagram is hacked because there's no pictures but those particular pictures that was on her Instagram at that time. And he quote unquote said that it was hacked and that he was going to do a video and he was going to explain everything. Really, you have nothing to say when it comes to the situation, especially after Lauren clarifies that it wasn't a hack. She posted up her actual picture showing, no, this is me. I posted this up. This is how I feel. I'm about to go in labor in 3 days and you're over here cheating on me with another girl. How dare you? Which her or Joelle haven't spoke about the situation since she posted up those posts, because she did go into labor. She did have her baby. Now, yesterday she did show a room and she showed that she was decorating a particular room and she said that it was her room, which people are under the impression that maybe her and Joelle don't live together. But I highly doubt it, because they live in Houston and she just had a newborn and she has 2 other younger kids and she needs Joel help. And he's the only one making income right now. It's not like she's making any income. She's living off of him. She hasn't posted up any videos. They haven't posted up any videos together. He's the only one making income. So a lot of how she feels right now will probably have to be put on the back burner, but he knows that she's relying on him when it comes to this situation. So he's probably going to continue doing what he do. So y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking on that whole situation, because I'm not entertaining it any further. Now let's talk about Aaliyah Jay, because in my previous video I told y'all that Aaliyah Jay and Middleick broke up, and right after I posted that video, Aaliyah Jay actually flew to LA, got her man back, and they were back in a relationship. But recently he actually posted up chapter closed, and then he unfollowed Aaliyah Jay and Aaliyah Jay unfollowed him. So Aaliyah Jay is single again. But now her ex-boyfriend Slick from 3 years ago, who dogged her out and made her feel like ish, is now trying to get her back. He posted up on his Facebook, he said, if you love me, then you're stuck with me. If you love me, that's forever. And then he posted her picture under that caption. But the problem with their relationship was that's what it was. She loved him. He did not love her. He was doing all types of things. He was breaking up with her, sleeping with other girls, bragging about sleeping with other girls on live, and just completely dogging her out. She would be on his live telling him to pick up his phone. He would say no and be just ignoring her, claiming that he was going to sleep with another woman that night. And she was putting up with it for a while until finally she just gave up and moved on. Finally, thank God. So now that he's trying to come back into the picture and he's talking about, oh, if you love me, you'll forever love me. No, sit down, because you did a lot back in the day that was uncalled for, that was totally unacceptable. And I hope Aaliyah does not go back. Please don't go back. If anything, if you're going to go back to Middleick. Leave your comments down below when it comes to that particular situation. Now let's talk about Armand and Essi. I know I was calling her Etsy, but let's talk about Armand and Essi. Now, in my previous video, I told you that they broke up and they're no longer in a relationship. He also posted up a video saying the end of the Warren family, which I don't think the channel is going. I think he's going to change the name and the content, being that Essi, the baby, and her sister won't be on there. But I don't think that the channel is going to go away completely. I think he is going to come back and start vlogging, because they did work hard as hell on that channel. But they aren't in a relationship. Essi said that she has her own YouTube channel where she's going to be posting at, and she's no longer going to be posted on that channel. And it looked like they weren't going to get back together. It looked like Essi was actually going to get her own place and he was going to stay in his place. But if you look at his Instagram, he actually wrote a song to his father, who was absent from the household, who didn't take care of him or his siblings growing up. And he had a lot to say when it came to that situation, which it kind of hit a nerve. It kind of pulled at a heartstring, because he doesn't want his daughter to be a part of that. He doesn't want his daughter to grow up in a household where the father and the mother is not there. So if they're willing to make it work, I think they should try to make it work. Now, if you go back to the household and it doesn't work, then leave, because I don't want you to be on 5 o'clock news. But if you go back to the household and everything works out and y'all can make it work for the child, then I think they should make it work. But y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking on this whole situation. I tried to give y'all all the tea, all my opinions on the tea. Don't worry, I'm gonna be consistent after this, because I can spill my tea whenever. Period.